Shall we start? No? Ladies first?
No, say it, because I think it sounds really nice with your accent.
What, Archwell Audio?
Yeah.
Archwell Audio.
I mean...
Really?
Shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, today is December 11, 2022. It is 3:54 a.m. I have a lot to share with you, so let's go on Twitter. On my last video, I told you this is the first tweet I'll be sharing with you, so let's get to it. Okay, wake up, take a listen. My UK friend, she nailed it. All right, it's 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Just some thoughts on Meghan Markle and Harry Styles' new documentary. I think people going mad about it today in the British.
I almost, okay, sorry, I paused that. I almost got lost, confused with what she just said here, Harry Styles. But what she meant, because there's a Harry, the musician, his last name Styles. But what she meant by that is Harry and Meghan and Harry ways, style, the way they do their documentary. Alright, that's what she meant by that. It got me confused slightly. Alright, start all over so you guys don't come after me.
Just some thoughts on Meghan Markle and Harry Styles' new documentary. I think people going mad about it today in the British tabloid press is because the UK does not like and has never liked women that like themselves, women that have autonomy, women that are confident, women that are sure of themselves. You see it in the documentary early on when she talks about when she dated Harry and he was late, and she was like, I don't like that, I'm not standing for that. Somebody that's late, I'm not standing for that. That is somebody that has a level of self-esteem and self-respect.
Bango, 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 bango. She gets it. She gets it. Hopefully more women in the UK will see that. I've said this before. All those men who's doing those nonsense, sleeping around with different women, is because the women allow it to happen, because they're letting their body go because of freaking titles. Okay? But let's listen. I'm glad she put this out. Very well put so far.
That knows their worth, that knows their place, and won't be skewed by other people's behaviours.
Bango.
And I think in the UK we are brought up with this class system, and the class system exists, and the reason that it still exists is because we stay in our lane. That's that whole idea of stay in your lane. Tall poppy syndrome. It's a joke that I did that I posted recently on TikTok.
Okay, what did I say when Meghan was the very first time I shared the picture where Meghan was in the school with those kids who were doing the symbol thing with their hand? Look on the screen. When I'm editing, I'll put it. When I saw it, I was like, oh my God, Meghan is a bright light to those kids. Okay? The system did not like that. They wanted those kids to be exactly where they are, their social class or whatever it is. Okay? So Meghan was a bright light to them to say, okay, if you're struggling right now, maybe this is just a period. You could work your way out of it. Okay? If you work hard, you could get yourself out of this. So the institution did not like that. Meghan was too much of a good positive for these people. They like the institution, like the way things are. They're out there, they're getting the taxpayers' money. People are suffering, not their business, not their concern, you know. So those kids who will be working hard to get themselves out of it, nope, you cannot pass the crown. Remember the firm, the UK flag where I have God, and then the firm, the crown, and then whoever the sovereign is, and then below that are all the subjects, and then within the subjects there's other minuscule of level of classism going on. But those kids, those black kids, those brown kids, those who were able, who don't mind being around them, no, Meghan is too much of a positive for you. No, she needs to get out of there. She doesn't belong here. You don't need anyone, like not anyone, how will I say that, a role model. That's the thing. The same thing that young lady who hugged her during the walkabout, during the queen's death, okay, she looked up to Meghan. No, 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 you cannot have Meghan who's self-made, okay, understand her position, have core values. You cannot have that as a role model. So they chase her out of there along with Harry. Well, they wanted Harry to stay, but anyway, that's that. She gets it. But I'm gonna move it back because I said so many things in between right there.
Is because we stay in our lane. That's that whole idea of stay in your lane. Tall poppy syndrome. It's a joke that I did that I posted recently on TikTok. Stay in your lane, know your place. Don't try and put your head above the parapet. Because the system works by people staying in their lane.
Yep.
And what she has done, she's come along and the curtsy thing, she's gone, do you know what? Why am I? No, I don't need to curtsy. This is ridiculous. Why are you guys all doing this? That's why everyone's so angry. Because we've always been taught that.
But at the same time, Meghan was making fun of herself. Okay? I think she gets it, but I want to make it out, put it out there. Meghan was making fun of herself. Okay? That she had to courtesy in private to the queen. Alright? Move it back again. I think she gets it. Okay? But I just want to make it clear that Meghan never undermined the system of this kind of thing. But anyway, go watch the documentary. You'll hear what she says.
To curtsy. This is ridiculous. Why are you guys all doing this? That's why everyone's so angry. Because we've always been taught that if you work hard, if you play your role, that life will reward you with a roof over your head, with a nice life. You could have a house. You can go on holiday once a year. And we're seeing with the current cost of living crisis, that's no longer the case.
Bingo. Bingo. There it is. There it is. And not only that, why the British press is upset is the fact that Meghan and Harry put their truth out there. They didn't want you to know this. They did not want you to know this. Now that you know, what are you guys gonna do about it? Okay? But it's okay, son. Let the blind see. Remember how I keep on playing? Let the blind see. Bingo. That's it.
Doesn't matter how hard you work. You're still needing to do the extra hours, but before it was to go on holiday, now it's to fucking heat a room in your house and decide which room to heat.
Hey.
Which room to turn the heating on. Playing the game doesn't serve us anymore.
That's right. They keep on throwing the squirrel in your face to forget what they're doing to you. Meanwhile, you're in deep shit, pretty much. You have to determine which room in your house to heat up. This doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. But the system is fine. That guy on video one where I stopped recording because I already did it, a review about it. He says, okay, it's an MP, a Tory MP. Everything is fine. The system is fine.
One side, can we do this better?
Thank
Yeah,
you.
for sure we can. But actually, I think we're in a much better place now. Actually, I think look, the excesses of Diana, which is just awful and traumatic.
Angry about it. Now the Queen's dead. There is going to be more eyes on why do we still have a royal family? Who is this serving? Who is this benefiting? And the papers are making sure that you know, don't you dare to keep things as they are. Keep things as they are, keep things as they are, keep things as they are. Look how awful she is, look how awful she's not awful, she's just a truth teller.
Bingo.
She's just a truth teller. She's looking at us all going, guys, the Emperor's naked. The
Bingo.
Emperor's naked, what are you doing?
And the other thing too, the thing that I was seeing during the copyright case, just go back to some of my videos, and I just could not believe, obviously the paper were writing nonsense, and I was like, Meghan is not only doing it for herself, it's for you guys as well. So that way, when they intercept your private information, they could use her case as an example. Okay, not only that, the Charles have called the papers to court before regarding his private letters, and I think Anne as well. But the nonsense that I was seeing on the paper regarding the copyright case, I was like, what the F? Meghan is actually doing it for the people as well. It's not just for her. But she won her case, but now they keep on saying she's lying. But whatever. Let's continue.
And the press hates that. The press hates that. So as well as the racism and the element of classism. There is so much misogyny in this. It's unreal.
Okay.
It's unreal.
And this is why Harry is always saying, okay, that other MP keep on saying that Harry tell the country is racist. Harry always make the distinction, okay? It's not the country that's racist, okay? It's the paper is racist. Okay, there you have it. There's this woman who's giving her point of view. I'm glad they're speaking out. You guys need to come out, because at first, when I looked from the outside, I was like, what the F is going on over there? Everybody shut their mouth. So more people are coming out, and I'm here to share it with you because I come across it.
So they're my thoughts on Meghan Markle and Harry, and I wish them all the love and luck in the world, as to any couple.
Exactly.
As to any and every couple.
Bango, I appreciate her putting the thing out. Right? A squatty put it out, because I'm not on TikTok. There are probably plenty of these on TikTok, but I'm not on TikTok, and I don't plan on being on TikTok. There's the clap and the love. Okay, great insight into UK, but as Americans, we have no idea about y'all royal family. Meg was making her own attempt at a courtesy. Okay, so there it is again. The oppression and misogyny that is unique to the class and royal family in the UK. Seriously, Harry and Meghan were trying to change the system. Survival was hard enough. Bingo, that is true. I mean, you know how the paper is, trying to create a different narrative. What was it they were saying that Meghan came in? I said it in one of the videos. Wanted similar to what she said here in that comment. Meghan is coming here to change the system and all of that. And I'm like, wait a second. An institution that's been there for centuries, and then Meghan, her own little self, coming here to make a change like that? No. They told you what they were going to do in the interview, the engagement interview. Meghan specifically said, and she had proved it, things that close to her heart, the charities that's close to her heart, she will get to know them, and then she doesn't mind being in the background. She said it, but nobody listened. But okay. There's the clapping thumbs up. I have said this is why the Tories are pissing on everyone, because they know the public will stay in their lane, succumb to change of privatizing the public sector for zero comeback to them. If one love themselves, they will them who is but okay, there's no period. Okay. To them, if one love themselves, they will them who is boss and kick them out. There's a clap, a big, huge, massive thank you. Well said. Love how she broke it down. Sis, she sure did. She nailed it to the T. God bless you. There's a clap. You're spot, lady. Loved. Keep doing your truth telling. You are spot on, lady. Still couldn't edit. Okay. All right, let me move on. I have other things to share with you. Let's see here. Oh my God. I should just be editing today, but there's so much tweets. I need to share them with you. All right, next one. Prince Harry about his school's days with William, quote, me turning up thinking I've got my older brother at this school. He'll be looking after me, when in fact you just ignore me. I saw that someone just liked it. It was a couple months ago. I came across it and I was looking for me to record it and save it as receipt. When it popped up on my thing, and I put it on the list. He was joking, of course, but it gives a feeling they never were as close as the media portrayed them. I don't think he was. My comment here is since May 15. All right, let's listen to it.
Probably one of my first days ever. Me turning up thinking I've got my older brother at the school, he'll be looking after me, when in fact that's the goal.
Okay, you see his timid face? Right here. Let me show. There. Okay, very timid. There's that level of respect, I think. Okay, him being over there, there's a fear. I don't think it's fear, maybe just respect the hierarchy that's going on in the palace. Okay, he maintained that with the brother. It's not like you and me, or where you have your brother and sister, you joke around. There's that level, there's that line you don't cross or whatever. You see that timid face in him. Okay, he was timid about it. He thought William had his back, but nope. Just ignore him. Okay, this is what I said back then. Okay, there's an innocence in Harry's voice. I still feel the same way. Okay, it feels like there's a distance between them based on the way they grew up. Egg never give a shit about Harry. Looks like the world will have to come together to teach him how to give a damn. Perhaps that lesson might benefit his children and doormat. Wow, that's what I said in May 15. And look how far we come now. Harry laughing, whatever, but who knows. There's me here. Okay, I will not be surprised if overall William has never really had that much time for his little brother, apart from Harry being useful for media cover-ups. Alright, so there's all of this. Let's see here, 3 minutes. Oh, this thing is okay, these videos, he was born a little shit. The thing is still processing. Let me see if it'll show up again. It's forget it. Alright, I believe Harry and basically nothing has changed. Just call me Willie was evil back then and is 3 times as evil today. Okay, it doesn't sound like he was joking to me. Yep, I don't think so. That dude has been very condescending to his brother. Yep, he was not joking. He was actually sad just based on the fact that he still remember it after all those years. Toby and shit. Okay, the other brother and shit. Okay, I don't think they were. A lot of what we see with this family is smoke and mirrors. I wonder how much time they spent with each other outside the official engagement. Look at this. Now we're seeing the wedding pictures. There's one picture that where Harry with a group of friends. William is nowhere to be found. All right, so there's really no I don't know, connection. But let's see if this thing is still, yeah, forget it. It's buffering. Next tweet. There's this here. Prince Harry is a warrior and spirit, and he's a warrior and character. Prince Yoso. There's that here. Alright. We even gave him a name, actually, a Sosoto name. Okay. Mahali, which means warrior. I don't know, when I see the Haley here, I'm thinking Halle Berry because he had that behind him, but Mahali means warrior. He definitely showing that Harry is a warrior and spirit. Okay, and he's a warrior and character. This is why I had to put the video, the birthday video out, because I have that video of him on the horse with Prince Yoso. All right, let's read some of the comment. Whatever is here, okay, because I have a lot of tweets to share with you. Now, this is how a true brother loves and supports his brother. Okay, I love their relationship. Prince Yoso became an older brother and mentor at the time when Prince Harry really needed it. There's that. His name is Mahali. Okay, Manjit, so brothers. Alright, there's a lot of emojis, so let's put this. Mahali. So true, I heard it and was also touched by it. Okay, Mahali. That was such an awesome compliment. Alright, next tweet. Let's see this one here. A journalist predicted and spoke about what could be Harry and Meghan's Netflix. Let's see here. That, I think I saw it. That was in 2018. Okay, in 2018, that tweet went out. All right. In 2019, I'm hoping the British royal family, those in royal circles, and journalists truly demonstrate that they can embrace an American woman of color. They should welcome Meghan's work ethic and her confidence. Otherwise, they'll do real damage to Britain's image. What are we saying here in 2022? I'm telling you, the squad becoming receipt. All right, so that's the receipt. Let's read some of the comment. Oh, good. Whatever is here. Okay, if they don't wake up to see their rage or destroying the island, they will be sorry. Apparently, nothing is happening there except the obsession with the couple who lives ocean away. Okay, PD the UK media, royal rats, royal family, and some public did not need his advice. Okay, there's that. Deja vu. Next tweet. It's funny how things is playing out now because the same thing. The warning that he threw out in 2018. The spare and the D-list actress did it. There's the perfection, the crown. Let me remind you that the royal family had a diplomatic dinner days ago. The king, the queen consort, the heir and his lazy wife were all there with tiaras, crown jewels, etc. Still ain't got half of this. Oh my god, I didn't even know. There's the thing that was on the paper. Royal don't marry for love. Yeah, I remember seeing this. There's that. Strip of fear, growth, death, toll, whatever. Okay, you see the covers. Let's see here about Harry and Meghan. Alright, whatever's here. Okay, no cries from the Sussexes at their award event overshadowed the level of hypocrisy, double standard, and whining from the media. Royal family leakers on behalf of their principals is on a whole other level. It seems the Sussexes shone regardless, the others not so much. The press is loving every minute of this. Okay, even the wiglet made an appearance. LOL. Lord, that hairpiece was so noticeable. There seems to be little to no interest in Charles and the bejeweled royal floozy. William and Kate do what? Harry and Meghan are the ones with charisma and star quality. It's a monarchy, not a circus. I don't know the thing that's going on over there. It seems like a freaking clown. They're not focusing on you people. Okay? The people. But there was a party going on, but Harry and Meghan is the talk of town. Alright, next tweet. The Jenna, Ortega, Meghan and Harry economy. Okay, Netflix comeback, shares surge again to make streamers best performing, stock on S&P 500 following route. Okay, I'm not gonna read that. Okay, there's that. Perfect platform to chill. Wow, awesome. I think I shared this on, let's go into this. Alright, to read more of the comment. There's that, their power. Okay, I hope they get a cut, a percentage tied to streaming of their show. A-list couple, Harry and Meghan are gold mine. That's why, this is why, what is it, Mark Cuban, that video I keep on putting whenever I mention this, is that he'll be more than happy to work with Harry and Meghan. He doesn't mind what it is, as long that Harry and Meghan willing to work with him. They'll even create things for them, around them, for them, whatever. I'll put that clip.
Harry and Meghan are incredibly marketable. I'd call them the new young Obamas. They're going to make an ungodly amount of money, and you know what? They literally could become billionaires over the next 20 years. If either of them came on Shark Tank, I wouldn't even wait for them to pitch. I'd be like, I'm in, whatever you want, yes, because they are so marketable. It'll be so easy to develop products and projects for them, with them, and around them. It'd be, yes. Can you hook it up?
About to change to stand Netflix viewing shocking. A great Sussex. Thanks to Harry and Meghan, the highest earning couple in the world. Harry and Meghan is the #1 show on Netflix. Volume 1 is now streaming. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. There's this. Need to know why it was Meghan and Doria's job to take care of Tom's dying mother and why his kids didn't help. Alright. So that was one of the discussion that was going on. Okay, excellent question. And I love how when Scammy tried to peddle yet another lie that she was the one caring for her granny, Doris' neighbor shut it down immediately. There's that. Oh dear Samantha, I never met you, and your grandmother Doris lived by us for 7 years. Meghan and Doria were regulars. Doria, who had long divorced Tom, visited weekly even though she had a busy schedule between work and graduate school. This is when people are paying attention. They shut her down immediately. And what happened is that, what's funny with that is that the squad have receipt of it. Okay, her kids were still alive. Why didn't they help? Okay, yes, good question. It wasn't their job, but it doesn't sound like anyone else will help her. And Doria and Meghan are decent, kind people. They stepped in out of compassion. Okay, Tom never had any money. Meghan paid for her nursing home stay. Alright, there's that. Clearly, Doria had good reason. Meghan Markle's niece, raised by her paternal grandparents, all is not well with some members of the family. Kay Scammy has 3 kids, all raised by grandparents, 2 with her first husband, Haley's parents, and then Noelle Rasmussen, raised by her grandmother, Rosalind Markle. These are the squad who know all of this. And I think I share some of them on my other videos because they were news to me. Alright, next tweet. Alright, I'm not gonna play this video because I'll be what is it? YouTube will black this video. Okay, I want to monetize this video, so I'm not gonna share it. There's a video I want to put out with some of the images of this, so stay tuned for it. I didn't do it yet, but it's in my mind. Alright, with different music and some voiceover and stuff like that, so wait for it. Okay, Harry and Meghan reminisce about their whirlwind first dance as husband and wife, volume 1, now streaming. Volume 2, December 15. Today is December, what is it, 11? You have 4 more days. Okay, There's this here. The lies the UK press wrote. Let's Dance, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's first dance was to Whitney Houston's I Wanna Dance with Somebody. Oh my God. The squad have received. The 1987 classic hit was apparently Meghan's happy tune, and she has in the past said the track meant a lot to her. Sophia Parker. Oh my God. There's they all here breaking it down. Right? Another lie about Harry and Meghan from the racist British media. I'm shocked. Said no one ever. Right? And the thing is that they expect Harry and Meghan to stay quiet. And guess what? Their lies would have still continued if they had listened to Tina and Michelle. Because Tina and Michelle was saying, ever since I started to listen to Tina and Michelle, first was Hugo's channel. Okay, when I started seeing stuff, Hugo's channel, and then I started stumbling on other Sussex squad. Then I started hearing Tina and Michelle, and Tina and Michelle was saying, leave Meghan alone. And then I stumbled on one of V's video, and that V's video, I think it was with what was it? What's that poem? Oh my God, Maya Angelou poem. And then right after that, there was another video that was recommended to me, and I watched it, and I remember very clearly V was saying for other people to create positive Sussex channels. This is where the thinking started popping in. But I was fine just supporting them, listen to Hugo's channel, comment and stuff like that. But after I listened to V's plea to create channel and to talk about the Sussexes, the ideas start coming in my head. Okay? But I was more than happy to create my biography on Hugo's comment section. And then one day, I put one and one together and I was like, wait a second. If I'm spending that much time commenting on Hugo's channel, let me spend it doing this. And then, you know, with other things, accumulation of other things, seeing Tabloid, seeing this, seeing that, and then you see what this is about. And I had to educate myself. Go back to some of my old videos. All right, I keep on repeating this because new subscribers keep on happening, but when the opportunity comes, I just repeat them again. All right. Thanks to all the fans and the haters that made this documentary a success. All right, dear haters, I have so much more for you to be mad at. Just be patient. Look at the end of my videos where I have, I think, Leonardo DiCaprio coming with that image. So be patient, so much more to come. That's what this reminds me. Alright, after this, that's it. Meghan has always been, and still is an American girl at heart all the way. Prince Harry and Princess Meghan giving us the modern day fairy tale that we deserve. When you marry the person you love and like. Alright, I love them. They're all so funny, Harry and Meghan. And all this time, all Harry wanted, okay, was someone to love. But the press will not allow it. So he decided once he find it. And the other thing we need to keep in mind, I feel sorry. A lot of time when I bring the past girlfriend, I try my best not to say word in a way where people don't think I'm trying to degrade them. Never. Whatever moment they had with Harry, that's all. Okay, but what I'm trying to say here is that the press invade so much in Harry's private life when Harry was trying to put that line, cross the line. Okay, it become, but Harry's past relationship become a training. Okay, a training to what will be better for him, because these other women were, I guess, they were not strong enough in a sense to take on the tabloid like Meghan is. This is not mean any disrespect to any of these women. I don't know them. I don't even remember their name. Okay, I'm just saying. It's just the fact that the intrusion. Harry was trying to protect them the best way he knows how. The firm will not stand up for Harry to allow him to have the girlfriend that he wanted. So at the end of the day, when these women leave Harry become very pissed. He wanted to make that relationship go on. So instead, it made Harry stronger. This is the thing here. It made Harry stronger and said, okay, if I'm gonna have the future of my baby mama, okay, I want this. This is why the list was happening. Meghan wanted Harry to set the list, and he played that well, and he said Meghan is the list. Okay, someone to help him fight, someone who will help him do the charitable work, because he did say it in the interview, there's a lot of work to do.
Because very early out of the gate, I think you realize once you have access or a voice that people are willing to listen to, with that comes a lot of responsibility, which I take seriously. And at the same time, I think in these beginning few months and now being boots on the ground in the UK, I'm excited to just really get to know more about the different communities here, smaller organizations who are working on the same causes that I've always been passionate about under this umbrella. And also being able to go around to the Commonwealth. I think it's just the beginning of a...
There's a lot to do. There's a lot to do.
So Meghan then mind to wrap up her sleeve to get to work. So there they are. And then to take on the tabloid. There we are. And then Meghan was like, I never talk about privacy. Okay? Privacy is when I want to share things with you, because she had done it before.
Shouldn't you have an expectation that you're going to have to lose privacy?
Well, it's two things here.
That's part of the deal.
Two things here. I think everyone has a basic right to privacy. Basic, right? And we're not talking about anything that anybody else wouldn't expect. So if you're at work and you have a photograph of your child on your desk and your coworker says, "Oh my gosh, your kid's so cute. That's fantastic. Can I see your phone so I can see all the pictures of your child?" You go, "No, this is the picture I'm comfortable sharing with you." And then if they double down and say, "No, but you already showed me that one, so you have to show me everything." You know what? I'm just going to hire someone to sit in front of your house or hide in the bushes and take pictures into your backyard, because you've lost your right to privacy because you shared one image with me. That's sort of the flawed argument and operating mechanism that they're confusing people to think. I think life is about being able to share our stories and share parts of our lives that you're comfortable with. There's no one who's on Instagram or social media that would say, because I shared this one picture, that entitles you to have my entire camera roll. Go ahead, look through it. No one would want that. So it's about boundaries and it's about respect. They've created a false narrative. I've never talked about privacy.
So with her education, with her experience in the media, there it is, giving us her story at her own term. Okay? But the media decided to flip it a completely 360. But what's happening here? People are seeing it. Like the first video that I show at the beginning of this video. And as a disclaimer, okay, if I said anything, I try my best, and it was not my intention, but if some words came out in the wrong way to the exes, I apologize, because I was just trying to make a point. Okay? And every time I try, let me leave it as that. Next tweet. So I don't tangle myself. Okay, next tweet. There's that. You child. Okay, there's this. Oh, look at Harry. He didn't care. He was ready. He was ready. Can you imagine that? The headache they put him through to get to this point? This picture is lovely. Lovely. Look at him. And he's still wearing that bracelet. Oh my God. Okay, no one puts Harry in the corner. He got those dirty dancing moves. Yep, he was ready to give it to her there and then. Their love is so good. All right. Where are these photos coming from? So this one probably was working, making those chefs paying the bills. Okay, I have never seen them, never seen their reception photos. They are beautiful. From the new Netflix trailer released today. Okay, Henry was ready to be a husband. I'm telling you.
A husband, obviously, but also giving up your career.
OMG, there's the fire. Harry with the turn up, no boring ass reception for these two. Exactly. That's one of the singers from the BBC Strictly in the background. OMG, Meghan really terrorized those breeds. OMG, Meghan really terrorized those breeds on her wedding day with all that diversity and inclusion. the squad or something. All right, after this, that's it. Because I think I did put some screenshot of this on my community board for you guys. Looked like they had a great night. That talk about body language, you know, he rocked her well before and after that party. Okay, so real, so sexy. I love it. Probably after, because if it was before, I don't think he will have the energy to do this now. Maybe after. Oh my God. Maybe how many rounds? Spicy rice. How many rounds did they go that night? So real, so sexy. I love it. Different language. Okay, love always wins. Wow. Yes, has. All right, next tweet. This is about the Netflix. I'm trying not to make another video. All right, there's that again. They score an A+ on that chemistry test. Definitely. There's the squad with their emojis, the GIF. Okay, absolutely love them. Okay, there's that. I want this back with my man. It's been a minute since we last danced. All right, damn. Oh, I hope you dance again soon. All right, I love love. Y'all know he can't wait till they got home. I'm telling you, of course. Can you imagine if they were trying to be celibate to all that? Can you imagine that? Oh my God. That boy was eating some spicy rice left and right. Can you imagine that? Let everything out. Oh my Lord, there's this. Definitely on fire. I feel like I should be looking away like I'm intruding. Okay, he's getting it. Alright, I won't be surprised to find out that Archie was conceived on their wedding day. As a matter of fact, I'll be shocked to find out otherwise. Okay, big red vibes. There has to be a video of the dance, right? I would like to see that. I mean, whatever they show us, look at, I'm already satisfied with whatever they show us. If they do it, that's cherry on top. Okay, that's cherry on top. Okay, don't forget about their bonus point. There's this, there's that. All right, let's go to the next one. It's still about the Netflix. Okay, it's 4:28 now. There's that. Remember the claim that Meghan clashed with her former agent and only for him to appear on the doc? Serious? The squad, remember. There's the elephant and the squad coming. Yep, there's that. Yep, there are videos, real-time documented receipt for every lie behind the racist narrative reported about them over the years. Ironic that supposed real journalists with Tabloid and their ilk couldn't do the same kind of research on the regular. Amateur and clowns they are. Okay, every myth is broken apart by the truth. Alright, they really thought Harry and Meghan were going to play their game like the rest of the royal family. Thankfully, Harry and Meghan are more like Princess Diana. Truth is winning. Okay, there's that. Toxic British media will lie even when facts are hitting them in the face. Their web of lies spin doctors, worst media ever. Alright, there's that. And I truly believe, like I said, I think Princess Diana really shuffled the world for Harry to see. I mean, of all things, on social media, he saw her and then said, who is that? And all of a sudden, anyone who's been with me since 200. What did I say about social media when Harry went on the first date? Okay, there's a little bit reverse kind of thing here, but I did say things about social media. He went home, he went and scrolled through social media. Little did I know, it's almost the same thing, but slightly different. Oh my God. I think I have a freaking ESPN here. Okay, next tweet. And I also said they should have documented that thing. But the thing is that the way they documented, I was saying to give it to someone trusted after they're gone, because I thought they didn't want to put it out there now. But hey, they brave. They're heading right on. It's better for them to do it themselves. That's the best way. All right, next tweet. I put this on my community, but I should remove it. But let's do it really quickly. Flanging strong a bit so inequally, Ireland, UK, get them racist ass bus. Okay, the thing is that the UK was playing with France in the World Cup. So, the way that I get it, I do not know. Okay, the way that I get it is like a freaking voodoo kind of thing they threw to the British for the British to lose, and they did lose. Okay, that's what I got. Laughing my ass off. Or MG squaddies are just too much. There's a laugh. Which bird is that? Not the chicken again. It worked. The squad or something. It worked. Like it's a shocker. It worked, and there's a dancing in the back. Okay, haha, that'll be a okay, whatever that is. I'll start beating the Shango drums. There's that. Me, girl, you and playing. Don't kill me. Not me though. Alright. You killed that bird or what? Seems like kind of a black magic to me. That's the way that I got it. Don't pass it by your feet. Okay, look, okay, that's a different language. I can't read it. But anyway, next tweet. I thought that was really funny, so I share it with you guys on my community board. From this point on, when I see things on that I post on my community board, I'm gonna try, when there is a lot of tweets, I'm gonna not put them on a video. Okay, you could just look at my community board. Cackling, not Prince Harry grinding and whining on Meghan Markle. Get it? Hooray. There's that. Oh yes, he was really grinding it. He didn't care who was watching. And that's probably also, I think oh, there's my comment here. There it is. It's a middle finger to all those people who were trying to stop the wedding. Okay, he didn't care anymore. This is my girl, my wife. I'm gonna okay, that's me here. Shit, they fought for this moment. That definitely an F you to those who were trying to stop their moment. Laughing my fucking ass off. You know he got it in later. You know he got it in later on. Boom. There's that. Different language. There's the pictures. You go on my community board, okay? You've seen those pictures. Okay, I get it, Harry. There's that. You can tell, say him, grease him waistline before that party. He greased that waistline. Well, there's that. You know, he put it on her later that night and wait until the next morning. Girl, that probably went. And if they were trying to be celibates during that courtship, can you imagine? Can you imagine? And probably Meghan know how to tease people. Okay, tease Harry with her curve. My goodness. And then each time there's that one hand going to Instagram and the other hand was doing magic. Let me get off this before I went on. Before YouTube blocked my thing. YouTube have me on their radar right now. They're looking for a reason. Alright, this is the picture that I was talking about where the brother is not even there. Okay, you see everybody else, but not the brother. When I first look at this, I swear, I thought it was King of the Netherlands. This looked like the, what is it, the agent, kind of. But there's Harry in the middle, having a good time. Okay, there's that. He does not F with Tobia at all. Okay, Harry and William are brothers via blood only. A true and close brother will never do what William did to Harry. Only a hateful, miserable, and downright evil piece of shit will try to destroy his brother's happiness. Okay, absolutely. And I hate that they probably forced Harry to pick him as best man. Yep, I think so. Nowhere to be found. To keep that front. Okay, that perfect family kind of thing. Everything is staged. I don't think Harry will want that. Alright, I bet William and Kent left the reception very early. Too much fun isn't for them. It's probably best for them too, so they could be themselves. Who is Tobia? The other brother. The other brother is always sneaky, sinister, stupid. Take your pick. Okay, I personally use shady. Where are they getting all these photos? I don't remember seeing this. Okay, someone would then see the documentary, the preview. I captured that image to say just that. Late to the party, who is Tobia? Alright, it's the same thing again. Let's move on to the next one. That's that. The British media call William the other brother. That's Tobia. Alright. How the Daily Fail gonna be mad at CNN for calling Peggy and Wady the other brother when CNN is just calling them what UK Sunday Time called him last year the other brother. Twitter. Okay, the Sunday Time the other brother. Oh my god. The squad have receipt, and I think I had this in one of those videos. He looked like a freaking dictator in that picture. Alright, next tweet. Okay, 40 years old. What really happened to this guy? Drug, alcohol, meds, sadness, pain, sleepless night, Rose Hembury, lost his dildo. Lost his dildo. Oh my god. The squad are crazy. There's me laughing here. He became a king. Poison of the soul seeped to the surface to cover the shell. Okay, I still wonder why people thought he is the handsome one between the two brothers. I mean, Prince Hazza Mohali is handsome. Mohali, that's the name Prince Sciotto gave Harry, the warrior. Yep. Okay, it's almost embarrassing. Just in that photo of Harry, he looks a movie star, and his older brother looked like he's on the British version of To Catch a Predator. To Catch a Predator. Oh my. If only someone would give him a voice, it's work wonder for his Twinkies. Oh my God. Hate and envy, both hella drugs. Need to practice love and kindness. It's better for your soul. Alright, too much pegging. There's a laugh. Alright, whatever's here, that's it. Okay, don't know, but whatever it was had to have been big bad. Don't forget his family and laws are drug dealers, the uncle one. So that's right. I'll put that clip for you.
As well as supplying drugs, bald-headed Goldsmith brags of his connections with royalty. He even claims Prince William will soon be a guest at his home, the home he has crudely named Maison de Bang Bang.
The squad knows what they're saying. Uncontrolled rage. That's another thing too. Next tweet. La Maison de Bang Bang.
The home he has crudely named Maison de Bang Bang.
Okay, Sammy said she couldn't find a sitter, so the next obvious step was to give the kids up for adoption. Peg and Trelawney, and she tagged some people. Okay, and I made the decision to let my kids live with their grandparents because I didn't trust my babysitter to be with my children. I signed adoption papers. Their father and could not get along, so we decided who would be best for their stability. Okay, whatever, make her sleep well at night. But guess what? You know what? Let's take her at her word. It was best for the kids. Look how they turn out. Just look how they turn out. Okay, it was the best choice she made. And look at her, Meghan have good relationship with her kids. There it is here. Okay, is she saying that she didn't attend her daughter's wedding because of babysitting issue? Let's see here. Shortly before the couple got married in 2018, images of Thomas Markle were shown in the, okay, it didn't say. Right, only wedding she care about attending and the only family member's life they want to be involved in is Meghan. I wonder why. She really is crazy if she think that is credible story. Whatever, make her sleep well at night. Okay, we all could read between the lines. Okay, she's also manipulated Thomas Markle too against Meghan in return of money and more money on selling lies in her book. Now her father regrets for listening to her. She should never come to public with her toxic breath to harm Meghan or anyone else. She will die with shame. To be fair to Scamenta, I think some well-placed people told her this wedding will never happen, and as a result, she thought it was better to make hay while the sun shone. When it did take place, she had already burned every possible bridges with Meghan, so she doubled down, and Tom did too. Yeah, that's a very good but still, look at Miss Doria. I understand the Peg and Trelawney, to be fair, for about Samantha, the way she see it. But was money that, did she really need that money? I'm pretty sure if she had good relationship with Meghan, I'm sure Meghan could have helped her. Okay? Meghan had a what is it, the show was renewed, and remember in that Netflix thing where she said she was gonna take a year off, not year off, she was gonna go on vacation, you know, because the money was gonna come in, so she was fully aware she was gonna be stable, so she was gonna do that girls out and do all of that. So I'm sure if Samantha had good intention and befriended Meghan in a neutral way, I'm sure if she needed help, Meghan would have helped her the best way that she knows how. Okay, Meghan is a smart woman, a bright woman. She will do it. But hey, you bend the bridges, now you deal with your failures. Okay, they were played. All they needed to do was keep quiet until after the wedding. Scamenta didn't even need to be on good terms with Meghan. After the wedding, she could have asked for an appearance fee for $50,000, teach how to be a lady, and still never be seen anywhere near her half-sister. Scamenta wanted to get all the credit of Meghan's achievement as if she was the reason. She didn't give them up. They were taken away by the government because she's a child abuser. I did cover some of those documentation. I don't remember which video, but I did cover these on in one of my videos. Okay, I don't know, I have so many videos, I don't even know which one. Okay, the amount of hate this fraud incited against a virtual stranger, Meghan Markle, could be a crime. Hopefully they sue her into bankruptcy. I mean, Meghan knows where to go to. I mean, if she keeps on bothering Meghan, maybe that'll be the last result, but I don't think Meghan will bother with that. It's just noise. Okay, look at the lawsuit she even brought against Meghan. Meghan is asking for it to, you know, let me leave that alone. Right, if she raised Meghan, where are all the photos of her holding her as a child? Christmas, birthday photos, anything to suggest she raised her. Okay, where are the photos of her attending Meghan's high school graduation? Where are the photos of Skemi and Markle Sr. having dinner or lunch with Meghan when she was on Deal or No Deal? Where are the heartwarming pictures of Skemi Jr. and Sr. when she landed suit? Okay, I give you in the UK Star Witness. Morning TV built a Meghan hate machine based on this grifter, her dad and brother, and the media spread every word. Let's see what was said here. All right, not much. All right, you see what's there. Let me move on. Next tweet. Okay, 2, 4, I think 5 I have left. Next one, and I'm probably gonna go through it really quickly. Okay, I don't know why it never occurred to me before, but watching the Harry and Meghan documentary, I realized something so obvious. Kate hates Meghan because Meghan and Harry met and fell in love immediately. Kate had to work it and wait over 10 years. How could it be so blind? I mean, it could be a combination of so many other things, but that's her own doing. Yeah, look like the beginning of this video, that video that I put where women supposed to stay in their lane, don't talk, no, no. Hey, she allowed it to happen, so she got what she deserved. Okay, so don't blame. I'm not talking about the person who tweeted that, but if she thinks this is the reason, she should blame herself on it. All right, let's see here. Going for the bigger price, ended up with the biggest crap. I forgot I comment on that. Going for the bigger price, ended up with the biggest crap. Kate had to work and wait 10 years, but he hasn't fallen in love. Okay, Will show everyone he didn't want her. The ones he wanted didn't want him. Their marriage is what you will call business agreement. Sources said that Will had to also give the Middletons so many million so they could buy a house near them. Yeah, I heard that story too. Okay, I really noticed that Kate changed everything about her face, body, hair, and clothes once Meghan came to the scene. I never paid Kate much attention before, so I didn't realize she did not dress modern until Meghan came around. Nobody was really paying attention to them. Okay, still not in love. It still hasn't really worked out for her in the love department. Okay, I think Kate is still waiting. And she wanted Harry too. I'm sure her mom did work hard. There's the yawning. Brady had to play her role in sleeping with him. Anyway, next tweet. Alright, I have 4 more. Okay, different decade, same old strategy. Alright, Diana should keep quiet. This is the thing they keep on telling women. Stay quiet, stay quiet, stay quiet.
One of the reasons Catherine is so popular amongst certain demographics, and I'm going to say older people and men, is because she says absolutely nothing. She's a good little girl who keeps quiet and doesn't complain, doesn't do anything, doesn't rock the boat, and is a very traditional, old-fashioned, mute woman.
Alright, she told her truth. She's like, no, I'm not putting up with that. But at least now, especially the beginning of the video, people are seeing the truth. When during Princess Diana's funeral, you're seeing those people crying. And the thing that I put on that thumbnail is they are fakers. They are fakers. If this is the exact blueprint that Princess Diana went through, and now there's Harry and Meghan facing the same thing, and then nobody's talking out, but little at a time, the eyes, the blind are seeing, they're speaking out. Well, I guess the reason they're speaking out, the amount of pain the government is putting them through, where the woman said, you know, they don't know which room to heat first or whatever, put food on the table. Now they are feeling the pain. It helped them to see. It was all by design to demolish the monarchy, pretty much. I'm saying demolish, abolish. Okay, there's this. Yep, nothing has changed. Okay, be clever like Camilla and clam up, die. Wow. And then you have other women who's writing this. Diana need publicity and controversy like the rest of us need air. Wow.
How often would you do that on a daily basis?
Depends on the pressures going on. If I'd been on what I call an away day, where I'd been up part of the country all day, I'd come home feeling pretty empty because my engagements at that time would be to do with people dying, people very sick, people, marriage is the problem, all that. And I come home and it would be very difficult to know how to comfort myself, having been comforted lots of other people. So it would be a regular pattern to jump into the fridge.
And Princess Diana said it's not like she wanted publicity, she just wanted to put her story out. Why else does she repeatedly put herself into situations which she knows will cause scandal and uproar? I think at least I hope people are catching on to Diana and realize that this quote, I'm just an innocent, she was an innocent, act is a scam. What we have here is a woman who has very little common sense, wow, even less judgment, and a very convenient persecution complex which she drags out as defense when her little publicity plot go belly up. Diana should take a leaf out of Camilla's book and say, now, what? Wow. And this is what got Camilla in that position. Guess what? That shit is gonna burn down. They're not gonna sit on it for long. Wow, victim blaming. I will never accept that Camilla speaks for women. Never. She tormented Diana, and now she is quiet when one of her guests receive abuse and racism. Awful. I apologize to all the pig and cow crews out there. Okay, historically speaking itself, let's hope and pray it doesn't end tragically the same. Okay, it won't, because evil never win. All right, with our prayers, that will never happen. All right. The table is gonna turn, and then they're gonna feel their own pain, the pain that they love to inflict on people. Okay, they act like we forget exactly what was done to Diana. Okay, some Brits seems to forget. Okay, Harry and Meghan have a lot of support, so I hope they stay safe. Speaking of history, did you hear Harry? My mom spoke her truth, and William said my mother was paranoid. Thank you. I did bring it up in one of my, I believe it was one of my community board. Yes, I don't know. I was doing editing around this time now. Oh my God, it's almost 5 o'clock. I was editing, and then out of nowhere, I remember, I was like, oh my God, there's Harry saying that, yes, the interview was done deceitful. Was deceived her to sit down and do the interview, but yet she spoke her truth. But what the other one said here is that she said the mother was paranoid. That's the difference here. That's very well put. Okay, history is repeating itself. They will not silence Harry and Meghan. Okay, receipt. Sussex squad receipt, because that's what the squad is known for, facts. Okay, the same thing they did to Diana is happening to Meghan. My God, I'm so happy they left. Thanks for the receipt, Joe. These are people who probably didn't see it. All right. And this was on her way to ban landmines. There are articles calling her a loose cannon for this same reason. Wow. Definitely. Always good to keep receipt. Okay. All this just to protect that disgusting. I'm glad Meghan is speaking up. And the other thing too, some of the way that something that I see and I don't have receipt to share it, because the people we might think who's behind it may not be it. It's someone else. But anyway, let me leave that alone. Next tweet. Okay, Charles is smart enough to know that if he stripped Harry of his title, people will wonder how the hell Andy still has it. Oh, I have it here again. But let me just read this and then that's it. And I go to the next one. LOL, Charles know that when you start removing titles, it's not a hereditary privilege anymore. The Brits need to understand this. It isn't democracy where you pick and choose. Why only remove one when you can remove the whole thing? Abolish the monarchy. I don't know. I think now he just realized that, and they pushed the other one to go and do it. The king and the government have refused to support an MP's effort to change the law to allow the monarch to strip royal titles from members of the royal family. I covered this already, but it appeared again. Next tweet. 2 more. So it's okay to joke about the ridiculousness that is courtesy when you're right in front of the monarch. Okay, there's this here. Someone retweeted that. Your Majesty, I don't know what am I supposed to do anymore. King Charles has a sweet reunion with Stella McCartney, who kisses him on each cheek before making him laugh with her curtsy. Alright, it's 1 minute and 6 seconds. Is that Carrie in the back from the US? Okay, let's listen to.
Oh, no, I'm right. Nice to see you, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, I don't know what to do anymore.
I don't know what to do anymore. Oh my God. Look all the nonsense she was doing before even shake his hand. She was like a freaking chicken without a head. That's freaking embarrassing. Look at it.
I'm right. Nice to see you, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, I don't know what to do anymore.
Oh my God.
I think I'm supposed to do this now. I've practiced on the way now.
Oh my God. Look at John Kerry in the back. It's like, what the F is happening in front of me here? But anyway.
So we're normally seeing each other at kids' things.
Yeah, our children just go to the same school. So we just
the more glamorous end of the children's assemblies in the morning. But, yeah.
The more glamorous. What's that supposed to mean? The more glamorous. What's that supposed to mean? This is where the classism happening. The more glamorous. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, beautiful day to save the planet.
To save the planet?
Very grateful to Travis.
Oh, this is extraordinary. 250 people. Yeah, no, this is so. Well, as we say, if we can't leverage private money, we won't let it solve this problem. This is what you've done. She's here. Yeah, she's here. She's over there.
She's over there.
Oh, that was her? Okay, whatever. There's some things going in my head, but I don't want to say. Let me read this and then that's it. Okay, it's almost as if there's a right way to laugh about courtesy to the Queen, but I can't quite put my finger on what that is. Who says men can get their courtesy on while royal protocol dictates only women need to perform the gesture? Zara Tindall's husband, Mike, gave it a go at the Royal Ascot in 2015. So they only want the women to do all of that. But anyway, the royals had a problem with Meghan greeting family members with a hug within the confines of her home. Yet, this woman can kiss and touch the monarch publicly without scrutiny and outrage from the British press. Interesting. Remember when LeBron James touched Kate Middleton? This is the thing. Karma is working. Okay, what happened to the nerve touching the monarch? Quite a number of receipts or receipting. Okay, right in front of the monarch. In Britain, only white people are allowed to make jokes. This one came out straight and said, this has become painfully obvious, a subtle but insidious indication of people's true status in the UK. You mean like Zara's husband, Mike, did right in front of Brand Liz herself choose another lie to be heard about Karens and Kens? Can you imagine if that were Meghan who did that? Okay, exactly. Well, of course, it's okay to joke and understandably unsure how to bow and courtesy for the first time. It's just all in having a bit fun, unless it's a woman that Harry married. All right, let's go to the next one. This one, I covered it on my community board, but I have it here. Let's do it. I'm already an hour. There's that. Awful to see how bad the online abuse continue to be at Sister Space, the charity which support women of African and Caribbean heritage facing, forget the G here, domestic violence and abuse, has had to pause operation due to the volume of threats being sent to founder Ngozi Fulani and staff. All right, they all are baggage for God. Okay, all are baggage for God. It seems like, when people speak out, they send their dogs to do the attack. All right, with God's help, may protect you, and then give those people, whoever they are, I don't know who they are, God knows what each and every one can carry. Give these people something okay, a distraction or some sort of a squirrel to go chase, but leave those people alone. Let them do their work and live a peaceful and quiet life. Thank you for the continued support and messages. Unfortunately, recent event meant that we were forced to temporarily cease many of our operations to ensure the safety of our service users and our team. We are overwhelmed by the amount of support and encouragement and look forward to fully reinstating our services as soon as safely possible. All right, let's read wise there. Okay, he corrected spelling. Okay, it's the royal family that led this by sitting back while their friend attacked Neozi, going to do anything. How pathetic that attending a royal event led to racial abuse, and now a charity important to many women stop working for safety reasons due to further abuse. Alright, this is why we say baggage for God. And not speaking up in the defense of Ngozi Fulani, Charles, William, and their wives are once again encouraging the ugly head of racism to come out with impunity. Okay, and Buckingham Palace still hasn't done a damn thing to ensure safety or call off these attacks. Okay, because they are on a shaky ground themselves too. How can they, when the attack are likely coming from the palace? That's another thing. Their mouthpieces and media. Okay, absolutely tragic. All because the truth is unbearable for some people. Yep. This is my last tweet, and I share that in my community board as well. The link of this article will be in the description, and I also have it on my community board. All right. This is how you start acknowledging the past. King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands has commissioned a 3-year investigation into the role of the Dutch royal family in the country's colonial past from the late 16th century until present. Okay? No wonder why the people like him, because there was a video that I put. I think it calls King's Day or something like that, and he was having fun with the people of Netherlands. Is it Netherlands? Yeah, Netherlands, and his kids and all of that. So I'm glad he's doing that. I didn't read the article yet, but if he wants to make sure what the king, his family, his role into that, so he could say he's sorry and do the next step, that's a step forward instead of trying to avoid it. People already know our present time. We know them personally are not the one who did the thing, but however, the position that you are in, the wealth that you have in, was built on the back of our ancestors, and those people, their ancestors, their offspring are suffering due to the kind of nonsense that happened. So I'm glad he's taking the step to make sure what did the king of the Netherlands had to do with that, so that way he could take proper steps. He may not drag the country along with it, maybe work something out. I do not know. I do not know how the Netherlands coexist with the government. Maybe they could script something out, okay, once he find his answer, and draft something out and say this is how we like to move forward, to not get the other people involved, okay, the Netherlands people involved, because it was my family, whatever the result might come. Okay, that's just my take. Okay, this is not how you start. This is not how you start, but it's a step forward. It's better than nothing. Okay, the first step is acknowledging that you have a problem. Okay, he wants to make sure. Okay, let me read this. This is not how you start. The first step is acknowledging that you have a problem. The royal, quote, "we're very not a racist family," commissioned research while denying their complicity is projecting the expected outcome. Okay, Tories, racism. Okay, she probably didn't see it's the Netherlands that said there was no racism. A la Tories, racism. Okay, she probably, I'm not gonna bash on her because maybe she didn't see it. Okay, all right, there might be a misunderstanding here because I'm seeing Netherlands here. I'm just reading the headline. I did not read the article, so maybe she read the article. So okay, it depends who she's talking about. It seems like this is making reference to the UK, but I was making reference to the Netherlands. At least he's making a step. Okay, he's taking a step first. Once he find, if he's saying to do a research about what the Dutch royal family had to do with it, Okay, he's gonna acknowledge there was a problem there. Okay, he wants to know what part of it were they involved. I don't know. Do they teach history? He should have an idea already, but I'm not gonna blame him for things that wasn't said. Plus, I didn't read the article. So let me read this and then do a prayer. Okay, there's Club, Sussex powerful impact, and forcing difficult conversation that create a move in a positive direction for future generation. Well done, Harry and Meghan. And keep in mind, remember, when they were at the Netherlands, Meghan did not appear with them. All right, but Harry did. And there was a reason for that. Or at least I didn't come. You know, let me leave that alone. Maybe the clips that I came across, it was the one that Meghan was not part of. But I think they had some talk with him. And then some of the meetings that Charles were having after the funeral, different monarchs were meeting with him and all of that. And there was a plan. I don't think he wants to play that game with Charles. He wants to do a different direction. Okay, because people want peace. They don't want this craziness going on. And then especially him experience the work that's going on with the INVICTUS. I don't think he wants to play the game with Charles. All right. He might discover he owes huge reparation to the people his family subjugated. Okay. Everything has to start somewhere. Thank you. That's what I think too. Everything has to start somewhere, and I am sure there is a room to compromise. Yeah, I think so too. Is when they're trying to avoid it. Look at the UK. One of the reasons I said they draining the UK like this, because the reparation that they know they have to pay all those countries, those Commonwealth countries, okay, they rather destroy the UK, make the people suffer, and then their reason will be that they don't have the money. But guess what? They themselves, those how do they call this? I can't think of the word. One of the prime minister already got paid for whatever role his family play in, okay, to own slaves. All right, so they already got paid. So now the slave descendants, okay, want reparation. So they rather destroy the UK to say they don't have the money. Okay, that's one of the things I said before. All right, when they say, "Oh, I can't put food on the table. There's no heating. We don't have money." Now to send the public, the UK, all right, the people who suffering to chase those how do you call this, the Commonwealth away and say, don't come and ask us for money because we can't even put food on the table. But guess what? It was still lingering. Okay, it may not be in our lifetime, but guess what? Your great-grands, this is the ball you keep on passing for your great-grandkids. It may not solve in the way that you want, but if you could do it peacefully, you better do it now, because the thing will not be repeating again. All right, people's eyes are open, so you better find a way to solve it. At least the Netherlands king is moving in the right direction. All right, let's see here. Maybe the Dutch royal family can adopt Harry and Meghan. They seem to get it. No, Dutch people will not be pleased with that couple. Okay, whatever. I mean, they don't need to. Harry needs his own life. Okay, sorry, but Harry is the only royal closest to them. They have great relationship. So I think they're somewhat related too. All of those royals are related. So Harry, y'all have to lose at every battle against Harry and Meghan. All right. After this, that said, there has to be a willingness to face the past, and of course you need the backing of a forward-thinking establishment and press that will let you be great. Some surround themselves with fluffers who let them blunder from one faux pas to another. Yep, that's the thing here. Alright, so that said, let's do a prayer. What shall we do? Let's do a brand new prayer. Prayer for let's do compassion. Okay, compassion and protection as well. I could never forget about protection and protection. Compassion and protection. I ask you, please touch my heart of stone and give me a heart of flesh that beats in unison with your compassionate heart for those around me. Please open my spiritual eyes and lead me in your love to others. Amen. Let's pick an image. All right. Let's do this one. Okay, daily motivation. The Lord God, merciful and gracious, long-suffering and abounding in goodness and truth, keeping mercy for thousands, forgiving iniquity and transgression and sin. Exodus 34, 6-7. Alright, that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And that's it.
For me, it's an added member of the family. It's another team player as part of the bigger team. And you know, for all of us, all we want to do is be able to carry out the right engagements, carry out our work, and try and encourage others and the younger generation to be able to see the world in the correct sense, rather than perhaps having a distorted view.